warroomsports.com. Get that mobile app.
What's going on, War Room Nation? Welcome to this episode of Brothers of the Watch, or should I say Brothers and Sisters of the Watch now. Yo, forget all the pleasantries. This episode...
Listen.
I gotta introduce everybody.
All right.
Man. We got Haim. Haim is in the building. What's going on?
What's up, y'all? 1 week away, but I'm back. What's good?
Yeah, Hutch, what's going on?
Salutations to the Game of Thrones Nations, to our listeners. I got my all black on. The mini hat god is upset.
What's going on, Edie? How are you?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Oh,
I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Not happy. We got the brother Hank, you know what I'm saying, with the shame poster behind him. What's up, Hank?
Shame.
Listen, man, there is so much to talk about. Tonight's episode was action-packed. They wasted no time getting into it. So we're going to jump right into it as well. But before we do this, let everybody know there will also be an audio version of this. If you happen to be watching on video, if you listen to audio, go check the video out on YouTube. So, whatever you do, just make sure you take a listen to Brothers of the Watch. But this last episode, the season finale, oh my God. Starts off with the whole story with Stannis, man. I mean, half his army rolled out. Mm-hmm. He had to expect that. Our man didn't show no loyalty to his kids, so how does he expect someone to show loyalty to him?
Exactly.
His wife murked herself. I think it was Hank who said at this point he lost his wife, he lost his kid, he lost his army. He was losing everything, and he ended up losing his life. So what do you guys think about how it all started off with Stannis?
Like I said in the group, man, that was probably the best advertisement for like anti-child abuse as possible. Like it would have been messed up if after it was to know that like in the Game of Thrones world, like you still get what you deserve. Like 'cause a lot of times it seems like things just get worse and worse, and the most evil people still live. But like Stannis was really cool until he crossed that line. When he crossed that line, he deserved everything he got, man. So shout out to Brienne for getting that by.
So it's like over this last season, everybody was trying to like one up each other with evil. Like you think one person's the most evil, the next episode is like, oh, he's worse. Like, yeah. What you about to say, Heen?
No, I mean he did kill his brother, and so like we can't forget that as well. So,
brother ain't no kid though, man. It's different. Kids, man.
It's old kids too.
Kids, old folks.
Technically, Stannis didn't do it. That was the smoke baby that killed him.
Come on now.
Stannis ain't got nothing to do with it. Come on.
Right. What do you mean he had nothing to do with it?
Wait a minute, he confessed to it. Who confessed to it, though? What did he say? I did that. I did that.
He put that smoke baby in her.
He was trying to maintain his gangster, though.
He was like, he's like, you know what? Do what you got to do. Finish this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Do your job, is what he told him. You know what I mean? But Edie, what did you think about what happened with Stannis, that whole storyline?
Yo, that was so crazy. I had some question about whether or not it was his wife who hung herself or somebody else hung her. Didn't really matter. He was losing everything all at once. Yeah. It was just crazy.
Yep. And Hutch, I know that was when you walked in on it. So what did you think about that, about Stannis being out of here?
Actually, I didn't expect him to live. I didn't expect Brienne to show up. So once she showed up, though, I knew, oh yeah, it's gonna be a wrap. But I knew he was losing. He was losing the battle before he even knew it. The walls was closing in, and he was putting all his faith in the sorcery broad.
He was trying to like use that Harry Potter magic and whatnot.
And he had all them soldiers. First of all, he messed up because he had all them soldiers from that tropical climate in the winter. So as soon as they started feeling snowflake, they just started bouncing. Yeah. And then, like you said, like he really thought, and she was feeling herself at the beginning of the episode. She was like, yeah, my guy came through. You see these icicles melting. We good.
Yeah, she was walking around strutting like a
it was bad news after bad news. They were like, yeah, half the army just left. Then his wife killed herself, man. And and like we said last episode, like she really did a complete 180, like because she was the main person hating the daughter.
Yeah.
But, once fire hits your baby, I guess that changed your feelings. So
once fire hits your baby, that changed your feelings. That's a good point.
That mommy probably man, forget her. I didn't like the wife at all because she was trying to like, oh, she's crying for me now, so now I can't. I'm like, come on, now you just said like a minute ago, oh, it's okay, we need this. She needs to die and all this.
Yo, man, listen, man, none of that Hogwarts stuff can't work here, man. None of that none of that nonsense.
Yeah, they have place for that.
Also, next thing we gotta get to, and by the way, like it was so much stuff that I had to take like copious notes. You know what I'm saying? It's like 1,000 pages of rhymes in this book. Anyway, shout
out to cannabis.
Yeah, shout out to cannabis. But listen though,
hold on, Jimmy, real quick before we go. So, is Stannis dead though? Because Game of Thrones never hesitates to show you somebody's head getting chopped off.
True, that's true. But
for some reason, they cut away on him dying.
But did you think that Brienne was not going to cut his head off? Like, she was all formal about it. She was all like Constitution on him.
Like maybe she like hit the tree or something like that. Like you right about that.
Did he have something in his contract like, yo, you can't cut my head off? Like
there was no way for that dude, man.
But my thing is, what value does he have? Like, this is like a Big Brother where you think somebody's about to go and they form an alliance, right? So my thing is like, what value does he have to her if she was like, no, I'm not going to kill him? She could have swung the sword and hit the tree to scare him. And then formed an alliance. But what value does he really have at this point? He has nothing now.
Apparently, Stannis is a great fighter because he was the last man standing.
Yo, was he? He caught 2 bodies right before she walked up.
That's right.
So if nothing else, he got a name and he could fight. I don't know, man. I'm not counting him out just because I didn't see him actually.
Listen, Hank has to see someone's head roll to believe they dead. Like Hank believes nobody is dead until he sees a body, yo.
Brienne said that whole soliloquy. I don't think she'd have said that whole soliloquy if she wasn't gonna kill him.
No, I thought something was gonna happen because she was talking too damn much.
Yeah.
It's like you know how the bad guys be in cartoons when they got you cornered and
they start monologuing.
Yeah.
Somebody was going to walk up behind her and get her from behind.
Yeah, she started with the Scooby-Doo monologue. I was about to say something about to happen. Listen though,
your man's Bolton son. I'm forgetting his name right now, but Ramsay. Yeah, that dude's a savage.
Ramsay gets it in. Like,
Ramsay, my God. He got bout game. He definitely got bout game.
He's a savage.
Yeah.
He was like, he saw that dude crawling away. I surrender. It's over. Oh, okay. All right. Well, this is gonna be fun.
I accept.
Well, listen, though, we gotta talk about Arya because Arya caught a body, took my man's eyes and whatnot, and then she got punished. Who didn't see that coming though when he was whooping the chick and she wasn't crying? Everyone knew what was about to happen, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about the whole storyline with Arya in tonight's episode?
I knew. Well, I think we talked about it a couple episodes ago. Like she was going to learn from the many face God, and then use her own agenda, which she did. That whole scene though, with him taking the poison or not him taking the poison, that I'm still confused.
Yo, me too. I'm like,
that dude's a weirdo, man. That dude's a straight weirdo.
Yo, I think it was Hank in the group said, yo, that's the devil right there. Like,
listen, the devil takes many forms, right? Okay, so.
But I don't understand. I didn't expect her to go back because she knew she was going to get in trouble for killing him. Like, why did she go back?
That's true. Maybe she thought that she could legit get away with it.
Yeah, she thought she
was good at the lying game.
When she was putting the face back, she was smiling like, I got away with it. Like, yeah. She had that face like she thought she got away with it.
And I think she probably thought that, like, because of what he's done and stuff, and how like the whole thing goes with the faceless people, that he was the person that deserves to die. So he would probably forgive her for that, and he was like, nah, he wasn't supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be punished for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of
he flipped so many faces though. Like Hutch, I'm completely confused on what happened in that scene.
Yeah. What was the point of He was just like playing games, like the face at the face at the face. I'm like.
And then I thought that the face, they had to take a face of somebody who died, but her face was in there, and then she didn't feel the poison until she saw her face. Was that just a coincidence, or I don't know? That's why I'm confused.
That's that devil-ish, man. Listen,
devil takes many shapes and forms, so let's go ahead and go with that.
Like I said, man, my grandmom used to be real quick to call somebody the devil, man. She wouldn't let me watch Pee Wee Herman because the word of the day sounded like something for the devil. So I know she wouldn't like this Game of Thrones.
Yo, what about her sister Sansa? Sansa, did what she had to do to jumping off that wall with your man Greyjoy. They
Okay.
tossed this off the wall and whatnot.
All right, so this one right here, do we know? Like, I'm gonna subscribe to Hank's theory about we don't know if they're dead unless like we see bodies and stuff. They jumped off that bridge and we didn't see anybody.
Oh, they're not dead. Right. No, they're dead.
No, I don't think they're dead either.
Wasn't it like one of those hay bale things at the bottom? Next to the side piece?
They fell like 200 feet, though, Hutch. It was like 200 feet.
There's big water down there, man. I don't know.
Hey, Hutch, you think it's like Divergent, like they jump down and stuff?
Just believe it's not real. That's all. It's cool.
Was anyone shocked? Was anyone shocked that he threw her over the wall? The chick that had the arrow and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I thought that he was going to like hold her and she was going to run. I didn't think he was actually going to throw her over the wall. Right. So that impressed me from Reek.
Yo, HBO was off the hook. Like before that happened, we already saw like a couple bodies. Then we saw her just go splat against the ground.
Right. Yeah, like, definitely showed that.
HBO shows everything. They gave no fucks this season. None.
Because they know they got to pay for all these dragons next season, so they got to cut the budget on the actors, man.
I'm all for the dragons coming. So that's good. Get rid of fat. Let's go.
Yo, man. And here's another thing, right? So let's talk about Daenerys and what's going on with her little empire. Tyrion is in charge right now. Well, he's the interim coach. Let's call him interim coach.
As expected.
But so now he has a little bit of resources in his in his pocket, which could be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But she's out there, with the dragon who looks like me after. No, let me shut up. But hold on though. Daenerys gets surrounded by the Dothraki riders, man, and like, what was that about? Like, I was trying to figure out like whether they were protecting her, like, oh, that's her, or whether they was, getting
they were hungry. Yeah, they thought I was hungry.
They getting ready to do some other things. Like, I don't know what's going on with that, y'all.
Because I'm thinking that, like, how many of them? Because first of all, when she left them, it wasn't on good terms.
That's right.
Yeah.
Number two, it's been some years, and there wasn't that many of them. So I'm thinking that maybe a lot of them don't even know who she is.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I don't know. What do you think about that, Hank? What do you think about like the way they surrounded her? Like,
I'm with Hutch. When they left, like, remember when her man died, his like main people split off. Like, some of them stayed with her, but like his main followers split off. So I'm figuring that's them coming back, and I don't know if maybe they heard about the dragons and they want to protect her, or if they come to take her hostage. But I mean, at the end of the day, my man's right over the corner. Like, I know Dragon looked like he a little tired. I mean, he walking a little different. He talking a little different, but I think he can still
talking different.
I think he can still take care of some Dothrakis. Like, I mean, all they got is them little onks. They ain't even got like bows and arrows. So
there was a ton of them though. They was deep. Like, I didn't realize
they are deep.
There was so many of them. But here's the thing though. Because I was thinking, like, how did they know where she was? And I was thinking maybe they followed the dragon and headed that direction. So when they got there, they would have already known who she was. We still don't know what they're going to do to her.
Oh, okay, so maybe the dragon was waiting for them. Like, maybe, I don't know, man. Who knows?
That's weird. That's something that we got to follow for next year. But it's kind of like a lot going on there, man.
Because, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting
that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely was.
But the way her Unsullied was getting killed left and right, like, she could use some Dothraki, like, because her army is smaller and smaller.
Right.
Yeah. They can't fight for nothing, man.
Disappointment,
you got your gonads cut off and you can't even rumble? Like, what's that?
No, because you know what? By civilians, man. I can't respect that. They were getting killed by civilians. So,
Grey Worm is in there trying to apologize, like, I wish I was there. Like, he would have died too.
He would have died.
The whole thing about the Unsullied is that the guy said when he gave the whole army to her, he said this was forged by control, right? And then she freed them. They're like, cool, I'm good. And they forgot, they didn't have any reason to defend themselves every day, all the time.
That's true, And they did. They were like hanging out in the whorehouses and stuff. So you're right. That's a good point.
That's a good point. But listen, though, let's talk about Hank's favorite part of the show with the Dorn and shit, whatnot. Jamie at this point is like on a boat with a dead girl, this daughter or whatever.
On a boat, bitch.
She got poisoned. We saw the girl on girl kiss, so it ended up in her dying. But
y'all knew that was coming, right?
Yeah.
I think that was pretty clear.
I didn't know it was coming until the kiss. I didn't know what to expect. But once she kissed her, I knew.
Yeah, that basically, Once she kissed her, that's what it was, man. But Hank, I know you had some thoughts about everything over there that was going on, man.
Yeah. I just want to say, no disrespect to my current situation, Yo, shout out to that Sam.
Yo, don't say that like that.
You started saying like that. Nothing good is coming, right?
Yeah, right.
Shout out to that Sam. Like, I mean, I loved her in jail. When she did that thing in jail, but when she whispered in his ear, she said, "Yeah, oh, you want that good girl, or you need this bad punani?" Oh my God! I don't know how he left. I'm gonna tell you,
I have
no idea.
He should hit him with the jar like.
I didn't even see Brown. He might have swam back for that bad.
You thought he's gonna stay like on the Harlem Nights joint? Like I talk to y'all later.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I see.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. But so what's up with Jamie? What's gonna happen with Jamie? I mean, he's out here floating on this boat with his daddy.
Personally, I find it funny that him and Cersei like legit think that them two together is a secret, like nobody knows that.
Yo, everybody knows.
Sam Ron shows him every episode. He's like, "Oh, your daughter? Okay. Your daughter, huh? Okay, sorry, your niece, huh? Oh, okay, all right, your niece."
Yo, that's hilarious how they assume that. Yo, everyone knows. Like, yo, cut it out at this point.
Yeah. She's like, "Okay, Dad, thanks for saving me, Dad."
Like, no, wait, I don't think you understand. No, I understand.
No, I know. I get
it. And speaking of her, let's talk about Shane. Shane. Cersei finally has to fess up. Although she kept Jamie's name out of it, so, in the words
of... She didn't confess anything.
That's what they wanted.
Well, she made a lie, but like I said, in the words of the great Slim Charles, man, if it's a lie, you got to fight on that lie.
Yeah.
And she fought on that lie.
Yeah.
But she still got embarrassed. I mean, they had people throwing like garbage at her. My man walked out naked, like, "Suck me off." I'm like, I'm like, it was completely. And then the chick saying Shane just wouldn't say Shane.
That Shane was good. That Shane was good.
Did you notice how that nun stayed completely clean the whole time? She didn't get one item of anything on her.
Nothing.
No. What about the girl that walked up and Hawk spit?
Oh.
I wouldn't have been able to keep the Shane, man. I would have had to fight
her. Shame. I felt like I had turned the channel and was watching Passion of the Christ for a second. Like,
yes.
I'm like, that was crazy how long they kept it going. But I think she might win an Emmy just for that one part. Because how you get asshole naked? How you get asshole naked and walk in front of 600 people like that and just like?
That's all that. But for real, all that was they made that scene long and drawn out to have all the Cersei haters try to come around.
That's true. That's true. That's what the show does. That's what the show does.
Yeah. Like, because if that was shorter, we'd have just been like, "Oh yeah, that's what she get." But they let it long and drawn out, so we could be like, "Oh, okay, that's enough."
Did it work?
For Cersei.
Did it work? Does anybody here feel bad for Cersei?
No. Not with us, but the casual people probably, but not with us. Not at all.
Here's the thing though. Like, can she rule the same now because of that, and everybody seeing that, knowing she's done and stuff, and everybody knows about the incest of Jamie and stuff, but they're seeing that and they've seen her confess her sins and stuff. Can she rule the same? Can she have the same clout and power?
Hell no.
Right, had the same power. Yeah.
Nah.
But Cersei doesn't know that. Cersei's gonna play it like, I got my castle back and I'm gonna do what I do.
You think she doesn't know that?
Yo, first of all,
I don't know if y'all saw, but a zombie mountain picked her up.
That's what I was like, yo.
Did you see the look on her face when he picked her up? It was old school Cersei all over again.
Yeah, exactly. So Cersei back. Go ahead and say something about her being
I don't know. She got to
lose your head.
She need more people. Okay. First of all, shout out to Eric Cross in the group. She out there looking like Neil Patrick Harris.
Yo.
She got to grow her hair back first. She out there getting her Barney Stinson on, but she got to grow her hair back first.
Was the body right though?
Alright, so this was a debate in my house.
Better than
is that actually her body? You think that was a body double, or you think that was actually Nina Hedley?
When they cut away like the long shots, it was her.
No, he was paying attention. He like, well,
listen. I was looking like I was looking hard. I was like,
He paused and rewinded.
I recognize the marks, yeah. I'm serious.
She was extremely perky though. I don't think that was her body up close, definitely.
Not up close, but from the long view shots, it was her. Because they had to show her face, and you saw everything. So, and she was naked. So,
y'all hate Cersei so much. Y'all don't want to get a credit for like being naked.
For being in the
I'm giving her props. She keeps herself in shape, but she's like in her 40s, right? So, all right, I see
you. Yeah.
I can't look at it that way because she gave sex to her brother. But anyway.
Fair enough.
Yo, last but not least, man. Rob Stark, man.
Jon Snow. I'm
sorry. I'm reading. I'm sitting there trying to read. Not Rob. Rob has been dead.
Yeah.
Jon Snow.
Disrespect.
It's for the watch, by the way. Like, it's for the watch. It's not for nobody else, just for the watch. I think I can go catch a bite now as long as I say it's for the watch.
I think that's the title, Jimmy. It's for the watch.
It's for the watch. Or Walk of Shame, one of the others. But it's for the watch. But shout out to Haim, who said that Ned still bothers him more, even though it's like 6 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still feeling that, man. I can't get over that.
Ned was the one that let you know, because the typical TV formula is like, oh, he's a big character. They'll never kill him this early. Wrong. And that's why I hurt you. So like, oh my goodness, they really.
Yeah, but Jon Snow though. Listen, Rob Stark. I said my fault. I bet Rob Stark has been gone, but this is now Jon Snow, which I'm not sure if he's gone or not because Hank got me thinking. But then again, Hank doesn't want to kill anybody. Hank doesn't want anybody to die. Is he gone? But what do you guys think? Is he really going, man? Because I know people.
All right, so let me start with my. All right, let me start with my theory.
Okay.
They made a big point to show the Red Priest or the Red Witch come into Castle Black. They took valuable seconds to show her coming into Castle Black. And if y'all remember, the dude, Baron Targaryen, the guy that kept getting resurrected, that stole Arya and was with the Hound for a little bit.
Yeah.
He kept getting resurrected by a Red Priest. So I'm thinking that if nothing else, she's there and she's going to bring Jon Snow back to life. That's my theory.
Why though? That was my question too, Edie. Why?
You don't remember her trying to throw the yams at him earlier? Remember when they took that little elevator ride?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But here's the thing,
for that.
She's like, Stannis is dead. I need a new armpiece.
Right?
Here's the thing though. What power does Jon Snow have? He doesn't have the watch anymore. He doesn't have he's not a Stark. You don't see him as a Stark. You see him as a bastard. What power does he have? There's no point for him to be alive anymore.
If he comes back, I think he might have a watch. They might be like, "Oh, my bad. I'm sorry."
That's a good point. They might be like, "Oh,
you know it was for the watch, though, right? That wasn't personal. That was for the watch.
That's what it was for the watch. It was for the watch. It wasn't personal.
Right. We still cool, right? We still cool right now. We still cool. Oh, okay, all right, bet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
But I know
the one thing though I was thinking about, because he kind of started glowing blue there near the end, and at first I thought he was going to turn into a White Walker and I was going to be done with Game of Thrones. But the second thing is I was thinking that he's got his sword on him, and maybe his sword has some kind of power to bring him back to life. I don't know. Who knows what Valyrian steel can do? Who knows?
Nobody wants him dead. That's the bottom line.
That's what it is, man. I think people don't want him dead, but he's dead. He's dead.
Because I was thinking
he's not dead.
Between Twitter and Facebook, everything broke at that point. No one wants Jon Snow dead. But that's the show though. You got to roll.
So if he's dead, what happens now with the watch and the wildlings? Because he was the only guy that was really keeping the peace in there. What's gonna happen now?
Yeah, and Sam on his way out.
Sam is gone, and
they would absolutely go and kill the wildlings.
Yeah,
and then they all turn to White Walkers when they get there.
That's the thing. The White Walkers are coming. So it's like
But here's the thing, though. From what I'm seeing, and I didn't read the books, that this is how the books end with Jon Snow. Let's not say dying yet. We're gonna use Hank's theory with Jon Snow taking a bad one. Let's go there. But so at this point, I don't even know if George Martin knows what happens to Jon Snow. He hasn't thought about it yet. We'll see though, because the new book's supposed to be coming out soon. We'll see what happens. Well, I won't see what happens till next season, but they don't know what's going on. The one guy that wasn't shown on this episode, and for some reason, maybe it's just me, I think he's behind everything that happened on every scene, His little finger. Like, he was.
Where was Ghost?
In a minute.
Where was Jon Snow's ghost?
I was thinking about that when they showed.
Yeah, I thought about that when Hank just grabbed his dog.
Yeah.
Me too.
All that saving he did for Sam, where was Ghost, man?
Right. And when they showed him laying on the ground, I thought Ghost was gonna come over and it was gonna go off like that. But
no, but it was a setup. They probably locked him up or something.
Yeah, I think they may have got to him first and put him either killed him or put him somewhere.
That's another. Yeah, I saw that coming too, because I knew that little nigga Ollie was a sneaky bull when he was talking all that shit before.
I mean, they've been saying it for the last 3 weeks or so of like, you know, him having to explain to him why he's doing it, Ollie being like, I'm not accepting this. You know, you're bringing in these people that killed my family in. So it's been going on like this for a while. We knew that Ollie was going to have something to do with Jon Snow.
Yeah, and my thing is, how did Jon Snow fall for that? He just made a comment. I think he was talking to Sam. He made a comment like, "How's it feel to be like around the like most hated leader?" or some comment, and after that, he just walks right into it. Like, how you let your guard down on the Game of Thrones? Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Well, he's a Stark.
Yeah, there you go. That's the answer right there.
Starks are trusting people.
That's the answer, man. Yo, the Starks still believe in like morals and principles in this world they live in.
Right. Trust people and stuff, and so I don't know. But what do we see for next year? Like, all right, so we don't see Bran anymore, so I think Bran's come back next year, right? We got to see him.
They didn't show him that much at all this season.
Yeah, so we got to see Bran next season.
They didn't show him at all.
They didn't show him at all.
Yeah,
they probably didn't want to pay him.
Yeah. Well, I heard Bran had a growth spurt.
Word.
So he had grew about 3 or 4 inches or something like that. He had a growth spurt.
Shit.
Grown ass man.
So they got to find a way to write that into the show, though.
I have no idea. Yeah.
Grown ass cripple.
Yeah, grown
When
ass.
you get crippled, do your legs still grow or not?
Come on.
This is Hank. His comments directed at him. I didn't say that. It's all Hank.
No, I don't even know what to say at this point, man. Anyway, man, what did you guys think about overall? Before we get out of here, I want to know what you guys think about this season overall. I'm going to start with you, Heem, this entire season. What do you think about the season?
It was disappointing until the last 4 episodes or so. Then it picked up and was like, okay, this is good now. Like, this is what we kind of expect from Game of Thrones. But the first half season, I was kind of not really into it and kind of not half watching it. I was watching it fully, but it wasn't really my speed at all. But the last 4 episodes, this comics is pretty good. We saw some good deaths. We saw the White Walkers.
Until the rape, that's when everything picked up. That's basically what you're saying.
Listen, rape is good for business. Let's go like that. Rape is good for business. So,
he's trying to get the feminists on our top. Yo, stop it, man. But the thing about that is that once that happened, it's like everything after that was just completely action.
Yeah, it was fire after that, man. We saw the dragons. We saw Tyrion link up with, and we didn't even talk about Varys coming down to
it was nice to see him.
So it's good to see Varys back. So it's picked up, and I'm happy now. It's going to turn to a good season.
Hey Hutch, what about you? What do you think about the season overall?
I like this season. It was a lot that we didn't see. The end of the season was great. I think because I know we talked about it because normally the season before the last season is always the crazy one, and then the season finale is until it's a big thing at the end. But this season finale is probably the best.
I think so.
The whole episode was just crazy.
That's fire.
And it sets it up. So that means that next season, episode 1 should be just as crazy because the way they left every story.
Yeah, knowing this show, they're gonna slow it down on episode 1, right?
They're probably gonna start with Bran on some real somber stuff. And drag that out, But I was impressed.
Gotcha. Edie, what did you think about the season overall?
So, quick tidbit is that me and my daughter binge watched the last 4 seasons 2 weeks before this season started.
Hey,
salute. That's impressive.
Very impressive.
So when it started, it didn't feel slow to me because I was already in it. I hadn't been waiting around for a year for it to come back on. Right. So every episode was just I was waiting for that build up. I felt the slow build up till the rape scene, of course, and then it was just crazy. It was awesome though. I
felt like after that, and I hate to keep talking about that scene, but it was so crazy in the context of the season. But like they tried to like make it so action packed after that, so people will stop talking about it or something like. Because after that happened, it was like, yo, all speed ahead. It's funny you say that, Heem, because I was talking to someone earlier, and I was like, yo, this season is fire. And he was like, when you think about it, it's like the tale of two seasons. He was like, the first half was terrible. I never thought about that because I've been so into it the last couple of weeks that I forgot about the slow episodes in the beginning of the season.
Right.
But, it's interesting, though, man. Let's see what happens moving forward. But, Hank, overall, your thoughts on this season?
Overall, I'm agreeing with all of y'all. This was a really good season. I would say it arguably had two of the best episodes between the episode at with Hard Home and this episode also was a really great episode. So I think early on, like the first 2-3, they had really good dialogue, but it was slow as far as action. And then once they turned to action volume on, it was going. So I really love the season. Like I said, I have a hole in my life now, like for a whole year. So,
same here.
Maybe I'll try to read a book. We'll see.
Listen, man, next Sunday you got no Game of Thrones. The NBA Finals will probably be over.
Yeah.
Actually, what's coming on next week? True Detective.
Yeah.
Be cool with that.
Not the same though, man. Ain't the same thing, man.
It's a whole different. It's a whole different window.
Shout out the Hank's board of shame in the back, by the way.
I wanted to say real quick. I don't know who put it. We got so many people in the group. Shout out who put it in the group. Which was one reason why I thought John was gonna live, because it's rumored that he would be one of the Dragon Riders.
Right.
Because of his lineage, supposedly.
But that's a rumor. We don't know, But man, I don't know nothing at this point, man. Let me not say that. I don't know what's going on. But how can we know something? The next book's not even written.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. So are they going to write the book first and then do the season, or are they just going to say?
But I think
the next book is supposed to be out this winter. That's supposedly.
Seriously.
That's not enough time, man. They're probably going to do different.
So but
they said that the author of the book spoke to the producers of the show, and he at least gave them like an idea of how it's supposed to go. So they have the blueprint.
But my question is this though, like I know the show and the book aren't completely parallel, but I wonder at this point, like if you're the writer of the books and you watch and you see the response to the show, is it going to affect the way you write? You know what I mean? Like,
sure it does.
Because he had several books before the show was even made. So now you see that, so it may affect what's going on. Like, I don't know.
I think even more than that, not just the show, but the viewers' reaction to the show, I think probably affects how he writes as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That as well. Like that has to affect you, So
I hope it doesn't. Yeah, I hope it doesn't. But yeah, he might.
Does he even watch? Does he watch the show? The writer of the book? Does he watch?
I think he actually helps. I think. He wrote
episodes.
He contributed.
He's the executive producer.
Yeah, he contributes.
Yes.
Okay, so them.
Yeah, he's a weirdo looking dude. Anyways, he may be able to separate everything. and considering what he's already written, he seems like he gets off on like just pain, torture. What kind of childhood did he have? Like,
a New Jersey child. He's from New Jersey, I think. So he's like, that's the child.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
Anyway,
shout out to our Jersey fans, man. I like it.
They're not offended.
I definitely want to thank everyone who's watching the episode. We got a lot of great feedback from this, a lot of great comments. So I just want to thank everybody who's joined us this season to watch. This is our first season of Brothers of the Watch. We decided to do this to have fun because we all love the show.
Yeah.
As always, listen, check out all of our content at warroomsports.com. You can join our Game of Thrones group. We'll probably be still talking even though there's no show. We're going to find ways to keep talking about Game of Thrones. And Hank, our next show is about to start. We all love Big Brother, man. That starts, man.
Operation Big Brother.
And we actually do a Big Brother show for those who ever know. Like we into the Big Brother show. We do a show about that as well. But we also have a Big Brother group on Facebook that we watch the show and talk live and yada yada yada. So, check out everything that we're doing, man. But we appreciate all the feedback for Brothers of the Watch. We'll continue to see what happens in the Game of Thrones world. I don't know when you guys plan on starting the books anytime soon. Are you guys gonna read the books?
No.
Said no.
I'm gonna do something for the next 365 days or 300.
I actually plan to read the books, but I want to wait till the show is over and then start the books from the beginning and enjoy it all over.
I was gonna ask you, Jimmy, because you the book reader, boy.
Oh yeah, I get my read on, but I'm actually got this. I got this on hold right now. Like I'm putting this to the side until the thing is completely over. Because I don't want to be like one of them people that, you see them people on Twitter and Facebook. It ain't go like that in the book. I don't want to be
all geeky and nerdy. Not in the book. It's better in the book. Shut up.
Yeah, I don't want to be one of them people, man. Like, I do it enough with movies though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read the Divergent series, so when the movies come out, I'm like, no, but I don't want to do that with like Game of Thrones or whatever. But anyway, man. Again, thanks to everybody for watching, man. Subscribe to the channel, listen to the audio version, whatever. And if you listen to the audio version, watch the video version. But as we always say, don't accept mediocrity. Be steadfast in the war against ignorance, and we shall see you chumps on top.
All right, peace, everybody.
Kuwait, it's the war room with 5 nights at the round table. 5 Philly guys, diversified and educated.